guys, what's up? Stephanie here, and for today's video, I'm coming at you guys with a brand new segment that I like to call Real and Raw. For these kinds of videos, I'm just gonna have a sit-down video with you guys of different things, whether it's real life events, things that happens to me personally, or anything that you guys can relate to on a personal level. Anything that's real and raw, then I'll bring it to you guys and we'll just have like kind of like a chit-chat thing. It has been something that's been on my mind for the past month, and I'm super happy to start it up. I don't know how often I'm gonna be able to do these kinds of videos, but it's probably gonna be like once a month, once every 2 weeks. Depends on what's going on and what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas for any real and raw topics, just go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Because if you didn't already know, I just turned 20 exactly a month ago. And for today's video, I'm actually gonna be tying that into everything. And it's 20 things that I wish I knew. And I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So for the first thing that I wish I knew is that I wish that I knew that everything happened for a reason, and some of these are gonna tie hand in hand together, but it's in no order and specifically. It's just kind of a list that I thought about randomly instead of jotting them down, so. Number 2 would have to be that great things take time. No matter it's a friendship, a relationship, a career, school path, whatever it is, great things take time. And I saw something on Twitter that was super cool, and it said whatever can start easily can finish easily, and that is super duper true. I've seen it happen countless times. Number 3 would have to be to not overthink things, and that's a big one for me. I'm pretty sure I've talked to you guys about previously that I love to overthink things, and it's not something that I like to do, it's just something that kind of happens. And it's super important to not overthink things. It does get in the way sometimes of something that could be good, or something that isn't a problem can now be a problem because you're overthinking things. So, just a little bit. Number 4 is to let go and let God. It's kind of hard to live by this, but it's important because sometimes you want to have things our way or take control of everything. But sometimes you have to let things go, and if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. Number 5 would have to be to do more of what makes you happy, whether it's to draw, to buy a motorcycle, to eat ice cream, no matter what it is. You have to do more of what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you're the only one that has to lay in bed and be happy with the decisions that's happened in your life. Number 6 is to follow your own path or dreams. I personally am a very big person on thinking about this kind of thing, because no matter what, you can't compare your life to somebody else's just because they have a different path than you. So just follow your own path and your dreams. Number 7 is to make sure that you take advantage of every day, just because life is super short, and that is another one that's coming up, is that life is short. So just make sure you take advantage of every day as if it's your last. Number 8 is to work for what you want, whether it's a job, a relationship, a promotion, anything in life. Want to start a YouTube channel? You have to work for it. Number 9 is to think positive, and positive things will happen. I cannot stress this enough. It is so important and so vital to just be positive and be a positive person, because if you're a negative person or you focus on the bad things in life, then man, you're just gonna be a Debbie Downer, and I don't like that. It's better to think about all the good and all the positive than to think about all the negative. Number 10 is to surround yourself with people that support you and that want you to accomplish big things, just because if you're around people that are pushing you down or telling you all the bad things that can happen if you do certain things, or just not really getting you towards where you want to be, it's time to just cut them off. Number 11, this probably has to be like one that is really personal to me, is to never chase a friendship. And I think it's hard just because sometimes we want people to be in our life forever. We put a certain amount of action or effort into a friendship, and they just don't reciprocate the same thing. And like I said in my last one, if that happens to be you, it's time to cut them off, because it's not worth your time. Number 12 is that comparison kills. No matter if it's looking at Instagram feeds and like, oh my gosh, this person's feed is so much cooler than mine. Why do they have such a cool life? Comparison kills, and that is something that is super toxic to you, whether you know it or not. Just don't do it. Number 13 would have to be to make sure that you appreciate those around you. You don't know how long those people are going to be in your life. whether it's for a season, whether it's for a lesson, and you just have to make sure that you appreciate them. Whether it's like buying them a Starbucks drink or shooting them a really nice text message, saying how much that they're appreciated, that will go a long way. And I recently started doing that with those around me. I just sort of like randomly texting them like, hey, thank you for all that you do for me. No matter what it is, people will love you so much for it, and it makes you feel so good at the end. Number 14 is to be better, not bitter, and that is a big one. A lot of times we're seen in situations where we just want to get back at somebody, or it's like, oh, if you slap me, I'll slap you back. Not literally. But it's so important for you to just be better and don't stoop down to anyone's level or to be bitter, because, you know, why? ¿Por qué? Number 15 is a big one for me. It is to trust the process. No matter what it is, everyone's going through their own individual process, and whether yours is longer than others or shorter, just make sure you trust the process because it is worth it, and it is worthwhile. Number 16, I just talked about this not too long ago, is that life is short, and you know, just live it to the fullest, because honestly, you never know what can happen tomorrow. We're not granted tomorrow, so just make sure that you make the best and you make the most out of your today. Number 17 is to focus on yourself / love yourself. It's kind of 2 in 1. Buy one, get one free, BOGO. You have to make sure that you focus on yourself, and you have to make sure that you love yourself, because like J. Cole once said, if you don't love yourself, nobody will. True it. Number 18 is that you live and you learn. I've met so many people that they just like to dwell on the past, or they just focus on the mistakes in life, but honestly, you cannot predict what can happen. You just have to make sure that once you fall, you get back up, you live, you learn, you move past it, you just don't do it again if it's a mistake. Number 19 is to take a risk, whether it is to text that boy that you secretly have a crush on, but don't tell him you like him, or maybe you do. Hey, who knows? Make sure you take a risk, because it would suck to live a life where you live based off of, man, I wish I should have, I could have, I should have, I would have. So bad. Number 20 is to outdream yourself. Don't get comfortable wherever you're at, and just keep on pushing yourself forward, because you have to keep going forward. You cannot go backwards. No reversing. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my 20 things that I wish I knew. If you didn't already know, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I have recently turned 20, and I shared some random stuff on my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. So if you don't follow me already, then what are you doing? You should go ahead and follow me, because I post there way more than I post on YouTube, unfortunately, but I'm working on that. That is one of my dreams. And you kind of get to know more about me on my social media than you do on YouTube. You kind of see me more on the regular, so hopefully you don't get tired of me. So that was it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Any other topics or suggestions that you want me to talk about in the next real and raw little series thing I got going on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and comment them in this comment section below, because I would love to hear any of you guys' suggestions. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I will be talking to you guys next time. Bye!